Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm back again with another zombie guide for you guys, and today we're going to be going over the Outbreak Easter egg. Let's get right into it. So for this Easter egg, I highly recommend having a shotgun and a good secondary like a tack rifle. You'll find the tack rifle throughout the first couple rounds you go through. You'll find it as a drop, and if you want to have all your attachments you want on it, just look in the description. I have a guide down there on how to apply custom mods to the weapons you find in game. But you're going to want to grind all the way to round 3 in Outbreak, and make sure you do as many missions and objectives as you possibly can, because all the points and the rewards you get, like the perks, they're going to come in handy when you have to battle the boss. Now once you get to round 3, the first step you're going to have to do is find the radio on the map you're currently at. Now, on screen for the next 15 seconds, I'm going to slide through all the maps in each location. You can find all the items you need to complete this Easter egg. If you want to step back to this beginning of this video, it's at the 1 minute mark. You can find every single map and all the locations for each item, or you can look in the description below. I'll have a link to every map and all the items listed that you'll need. But once you get to the radios, make sure to go into your settings and turn on subtitles, because this will drastically help out during this step of the Easter egg. But once you get close to the radios, you'll see on screen it'll pop up and say inactive, idle, static, and this will help you find the radios. But find the center radio and interact with it to listen to the signal. And sometimes when you interact with these radios, it can set off a wave of zombies. You have to kill off all the zombies in order to continue this step of the Easter egg. But once the radio is activated, you'll hear maxes, and then on screen it'll tell you what radio frequency you'll have to set the rest of them to. Now go to the other 3 radios, which are very close to the center one, and set them all to the same frequency. And once they're all on the same frequency, go back to the original radio in the center that you first started on and interact with that, and then that will drop a beacon listening device. Now take that part to the beacon that you normally use to go to the next round, and when you interact with the beacon, this time you get an option to respawn. Click on that, and after that, then you can go on to round 4. Now, once you're at round 4, you're going to want to run around the map and find these monkeys, which again, you can find all the locations for these at the 1 minute mark of this video. Just find your map and you can see the locations. But find the monkey, and you want to shoot these monkeys on the map, and they will eventually drop a film reel. And then you'll want to take that film and bring it to the projector. Now, once you interact with the projector, go ahead and watch and go through all the slides, and then Maxis will tell you need to find Revanov. At that point, now you can go on to round 5, and that'll take you to the map you need to be at. Now, once you get to Ruka, you're going to want to go to the launch site, and at the launch site, you can find an elevator. Now, be careful, because once you go down the elevator, there's no returning, so make sure you have everything you need for the boss fight and to survive a non-stop onslaught of zombies while down there. Once you're down here, you're going to want to find Revanov. In order to find him, you need to make your way to Silo A, go down to the very bottom, and you'll find a red button. Interact with that to lift the lockdown. Now, once the cutscene is over, you're going to want to make your way back to the top of the silo and go to the room that connects all the silos together, and you're going to want to find 3 keys. Now, in order to find the first key, you're going to want to go to that center room and go ahead and release all the mimics, and then train them inside one of the silos and kill all of them off. Now, once you've killed off all the mimics, go back to that center room and go to the dead-end hallway. At the very end of it, you'll find a body to interact with. Once you interact with him, a boss mimic will appear. You'll have to kill that boss mimic, and he'll drop your first key. Now, to get the second key, you're going to have to go to the bottom of Silo B, and at the bottom, you'll find an orange container that you can interact with. Once you interact with it, a canister will appear, and when that canister appears, then you can run around the map and you can shoot the crystals. And the crystals will drop, crystals. So pick those crystals up from the crystals you just shot, and then you just deposit them into the canister. And once the canister is filled, then you can pick up the canister. Now take the canister to Silo D, and next to the glowing jellyfish, you're going to want to stand on the stairwell on top of the glowing grass. Activate the ability, and that will cause the jellyfish to begin sucking you in. And while you're floating, you're going to have the ability to pick up the second key. Now, to get the third key, go to Silo A and go to the very bottom. You'll find a dead-end tunnel, and at that dead-end tunnel, you'll find an essence trap with a banana sticker or banana emblem on the side. Pick that up. Now, once you have that, you're going to want to find the monkey that moves throughout the air vents around this map, and you can normally find him by listening for him. But once you find him, take the trap and toss it close to him, but not too close, because if you get too close, he'll run away, and if you shoot him, he'll also run away. But toss it close to where you can also grab it and give it a second. And you'll see it pop up on screen, the double tap to use the essence trap. At that time, go ahead and double tap it, and that'll collect the monkey. Now, if successful, you can go back around once it's collected the monkey, and you can actually just pick up your third key. Now on the last step before the boss battle, make sure you have everything you need for the boss fight. You're going to want to take all 3 keys and you gotta go to the 3 silos and insert them into the computers on the top floor, and the order you have to do it is different every single game, so you're going to have to just try until you figure out the correct order. But once you fail, it does have a cooldown. Once that cooldown's done, then you could try it again. But when you get the order correctly, then you can go to the top floor to finish the boss fight. Now you have 9 minutes to kill the boss. It's a very simple concept, but very hard to do. You're going to want to shoot him in the chest to break his armor, and once you break his armor, he will fall down. And when he's fallen down, you'll see 3 orbs floating around him. You just want to focus on 1 orb at a time, shoot that orb, and once it's destroyed, it takes away a section of his health. Repeat that process 3 times, and then you beat him. And careful standing underneath him, because he does have a gas that's underneath him that can kill you fairly quickly, and there's a lot of other zombies attacking you at the same time. So good luck, and if this guide was at all helpful, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I cover zombie content every single week, and you guys don't want to miss it. Peace.